Hello and welcome students of Standard 7 to Learn and Practice Institute, an institute for complete study. Here is the science session. In this session, we will complete the entire chapters of the book through the year according to the exam. Now we will go for the first chapter. The first chapter is about the nutrition. Okay, we know that nutrition in the earlier classes we have read that nutrition or different of food. Okay, actually the food from the animal products and the plant products, they give much more much vitamins, minerals and antioxidants in our body, that it helps us in different way, and we makes much more stronger, healthier, and we can fight against different type of diseases. Okay, now we will read about this nutrition. Actually the combination of different type of food products that is needed, or the components that is needed for our body, those all are called a nutrition. Now this nutrition is read for the plants, then we will read for the animals. At first, we will read for nutrition in plants. We know that plants and animals both they need the nutrition for better growing, okay, according to their ages. So first chapter is nutrition in plants. Nutrition in plants. Plus, when the word is coming, nutrition, okay, we have to understand that the word nutrition, it is a noun form. Got it? Now, this word has come from which word, which adjective, or which word's adjective will be the nutrition? That is the nutrients. Nutrients. So what is nutrients? Actually, we know that the adjective always shows the what, means the condition of the noun. So from nutrients to nutrition came. So what is nutrients? We have to understand. Got it? The nutrients is the component. The nutrients, listen to me clearly. The nutrients are the components that is needed by an organism. Okay? As we are human beings, so we are also a each organism. So we have to grow better, we have to be much more healthier, and we have to fight against diseases. We have to take different type of food products. It could be animal and plant products, right? So all those plants and animal products are known as the components. Got it? So the components that is needed by an organism, it could be an animal, it could be a plant. Both are organism. Plant or animal, both are organism. Got it? So make it clear that the components that are needed by an organism are known as nutrients. Okay? The components that are needed by an organism are known as nutrients. And what is nutrition then? The process or the modes, a mode of intaking all kinds of components. Okay? Suppose as a human being or as an omnivorous animal, I'm not telling about human being, I'm telling about the omnivorous animal. So as with omnivorous animals, being an omnivorous animal, we have to take different type of food components. It could be the animal product, it could be plant products. Got it? So as we take much amount of plant products and very few amount of the animal products, because we need the protein, carbohydrate, vitamin. You know that different type of things, multivitamins we need. We need the antioxidants for our body. Okay, so that's why we take different components. So the mode through which different components are being taken by an organism, and it works or it functions in their body, is known as nutrition. Nutrition is a process of intaking all kinds of organisms. Nutrition is a process by taking or intaking all kinds of components by an organisms in their body to functions properly is called nutrition. Okay, so being a plants also, they need different type of nutrition. Suppose they performs the photosynthesis process, and for that purpose they use the different ingredients as sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, minerals, different things they are taking. Got it? So it is their basic part or basic things that are needed for making their own food. So these things are also as the nutrients, and the transpiration process, the entire process of functioning in their body is called a nutrition. Understood? Okay. Our next topic is about the mode of nutrition. Plus you have read in class 6 that mode of nutrition or mode of intaking the food, there are of two types. Okay. So if I classify this, it will come as two parts. Number one, autotrophic nutrition, and the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Now, autotrophic, you know that from the word autotrophs, the autotrophic nutrition came, and we know that autotrophs means the organism, those who makes their own food in their own body, right? Just like the plants. So plants make their own nutrition in their body and they consume it easily. Okay, and such type of nutrition process is known as the autotrophic nutrition. So here we can easily write the plants. All kinds of plants are the autotrophic nutrition, are under autotrophic nutrition mode. Now come to the heterotrophic AC. Heterotrophs means the organism, they cannot make their own food and they always depends on the autotrophs or any other organisms for their food. Okay, so we can write here the heterotrophic, that the animal or animal kingdom. Animal kingdom. Okay, so the entire animal kingdom is totally dependent on the autotrophic nutrition for their own part on their for their own diet. Understand? So autotrophic, heterotrophic, is there any problem? Of course not, because we have already read about it. Our next topic is about the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process is also a very basic part you have read, but here we have to elaborate this process in the same way, but we have to elaborate it. So now we will read photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis process? Now, if I ask to you, you will easily say that the photosynthesis process is a process through which plants, all kinds of plants with green color leaves, they perform in their food to make their food products. Okay, and they use as a reactants or as an ingredients the sunlight from the sun and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water or minerals from the soil through roots. Got it? So this is the photosynthesis process. Now this photosynthesis process, where does it happen? You have already told that, sir, those who have green colored leaves, it means green colored leaves. Okay, green color leaves. You are telling green. Why not the other colors? Okay, I am telling after that. So you have told that green color, and green color means which thing is there? That's why they are green in color. Good. It has chlorophyll in it. Chlorophyll in it. Got it? And where does chlorophyll live? They lives inside the stomata. Got it? Where does it live? They lives inside the stomata. You already read such a thing, right? Stomata, this word. Okay, now we will find out that where does this basic stomata is present on the leaf blade. Got it? So let's go for a leaf. Practically we have to do. So what's the leaf? Okay, now in this leaf is green in color. On the, you will observe that the upper part of the leaf, that is focused to us. This part of the leaf, it is green in color, but it is quite light green than the lower part of it. You will observe that it is quite, suppose you just look at my hand, it is quite fair in looking than the back side of it. Okay, so in the same way, it is green, but it is light green. But if you observe the back side of the leaf, it is quite deep green than this. Why? Because all kinds of stomatal openings are at the back side. Okay, small stomatal opening at the back side. That's why it is quite green color. Now, if we take any part, suppose this part I am taking and I will observe through electron microscope, because through naked eyes we cannot observe them. So through electronic microscope we have to follow, and if we observe, we will observe there it has few bean shaped structure or cashew like structure. Cashew nut, you have taken the cashew nut? Yes, both, it seems that both cashew nut are totally face to face, they are jointed by face to face, so it is quite movable here and there. Then it is connected through cell structure. So such type of cell structure you will observe. Why the cells are needed? So that it cannot move here and there, and you know that cell is everywhere present in our body also. throughout the body, cell is present, and the cell gives a proper shape of the tissue, and tissue gives a proper shape of the organ. Got it? So that's why our skin is totally made by the cell tissue, and it makes the entire part and cover the entire part of our body. Got it? In the same way, this cell also cover the entire part of the stomata, okay, besides of the stomata, and give the proper shape of the lip plate. Understood? Now, this bean-shaped structure is known as stomata. Understood? Next, you just follow that in between of both stomata, there is an opening, a hollow-like structure. It is called the stomatal opening. Stomatal opening. Okay. Next, the cells, those which are just beside of each pair of stomata, are called guard cells. Guard cells. Okay. It means that guard cells always give the guard, right? Suppose you observe that when Prime Minister, when Chief Minister, they visit anywhere, most of the guards used to make a round around him or her, right? So in the same way, as they are very much important for the plant's life, because if there is no stomata, if stomata died, then the leaf will be died, then the entire part of the tree will be died. Got it? So stomata is the ultimate part for the tree or plant or different type of plant. Got it? So that it could be remain active and it could work for preparing the food. That's why guard cells are present just around it, and these to give the guard to the stomata. Okay. Now, this is the basic part of the stomata, and the things those which are taken. Suppose they need through the atmosphere during photosynthesis carbon dioxide gas, CO2, right? They need here the sunlight. So both the things are being taken inside the stomatal opening, okay, and then they reacts over there, and when the reaction comes, it happens like this: carbon dioxide plus water means H2O, okay, and when they react, for reacting again they need the sunlight and chlorophyll, right? Chlorophyll. So these four basic things are needed for preparing the food, because these four things are the ingredients for preparing the food in photosynthesis process. So we need carbon dioxide, we need water, we need chlorophyll, we need sunlight. If you off any part of it, any one part of it, photosynthesis process will not be held. Suppose if I stop the carbon dioxide, they will not take the carbon dioxide, only they need these three things: water, chlorophyll, sunlight. Can they? Is it possible to prepare the food? Of course not, because gas is needed. Okay, otherwise starch will not convert into carbohydrate or glucose. Next, if you off the water, we know that being an organism, except water, we cannot be alive, right? So water must needed. Next, if I off the sunlight, we know that photosynthesis process mainly held in the daytime, not in the night time. Got it? So that's why sunlight is present. And if we off the chlorophyll, is it possible? Because chlorophyll is the ultimate part where stomata is taken. So without chlorophyll, we cannot think about the photosynthesis process. So that's why these four things, when we are reacting together, when plants reacting together, it makes C6H12O6. It means they prepare the glucose. Okay, they prepare the glucose or the carbohydrate. Now this makes the food item. This food item is stored in different parts of the plant's body. Next, as a byproduct, they takes out the oxygen gas. So as it is gas, there's the upper arrow. You can also give here upper arrow because they absorb it from the atmosphere. Plus 686 kilocalorie energy. 686 kilocalorie energy they gives out per second for photosynthesis process. Okay, so CO2 plus H2O in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, they prepare C6H12O6 byproduct as oxygen gas that we respire. Okay, and 686 kilocalorie energy per second they release from their body. Understood? So this is the entire part of the photosynthesis process. Plus, if you have a problem, you must discuss with me later by phone or WhatsApp. Next topic. Now about a single cell, we told now that each cell are present guard cells. So what is cell? Mainly, if we take out one cell from here, what will be there? So we will read about the simple cell and its inner structure. So a single cell. Okay, I will take here the scalp of onion. A scalp of onion I will take. Suppose if you take one peel, if you peel out one part of the onion and if you tear it, you will observe that a very thin layer is present over there, right? You will observe off-white color, a very thin off-white color, and it is translucent. So if you observe the scalp, suppose there is a onion, got it? One part of the onion scalp I have taken out, and from there a part I have teared out that is very much thin and it is translucent. Okay, the opposite part, through it cannot be seen clearly, translucent. Now if this portion is taken through the electron microscope, you will observe that there is a brick shaped structure. How is it? I am showing you. Okay, just like this, brick shaped structural cells are present over there, and each cell there is a black colored dot, black colored round shaped dot. In each cell it is present. Anywhere in the cell it is present. So, okay, now not only this but also dotted structure, which means jelly based structure is present in each cell. Jelly based product is present in each cell like this. So as it is jelly based semi solid, that's why I am giving a dotted sign so that you could understand better. Okay, now this has made a proper cellular structure of the scalp. Understood? Now I will take out one of the structural cell of it. I have taken out this one in a bigger way. Brick shaped structure, then dotted. Okay, now from here we have to understand that which main things are present throughout this simple or single cell. At first you will observe that it has taken out outer structure by 4 barriers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 barriers are there from the 4th side and it has make a structure. Got it? This structure or this type of wall we can say as cell wall. Cell wall, because this wall has made to make the cell, the cellular part, okay, to hold the cellular part inside it, it make a wall like structure, barrier like structure. That's why it is called cell wall. Understood? Now come to the jelly based part. The jelly based, this dotted part is known as cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. Okay, what is cytoplasm? The cytoplasm present in each cell and it contains inside the cell to make it weight. To make it weight means all of the time it is watery and the organelles cannot be dried anytime, because here you have seen a black color structure. Its name is nucleus. Nucleus is very important for the cell, okay, because nucleus controls different functions inside the cell, inside each cell. So that's why nucleus is present, whether it is plant cell or animal cell. So nucleus, cytoplasm, cell wall makes a proper single cell of a plant's body. Okay, now what is the difference between the plant cell and animal cell? It is a plant cell. Now if I say for the animal cell have different structure. One structure I'm just drawing here. Suppose hexagonal shaped. Okay, hexagonal shaped is a structure. It is also have the outer barrier. Okay, it is also have a nucleus. It is also have the dotted or jelly-based cytoplasm. Not only this, but also it has different things, just like the mitochondria. These are the different organelles that is present in a animal cell and it is not present in plant cell. Think Escherichia coli, Escherichia coli. Okay, so such a cell organelles are present, and all the cell organelles keep all the time watery or soaked by the water. That's why cytoplasm is present everywhere. Now the difference is it is a very single cell where nucleus and cytoplasm is only present, and here nucleus and other organelles are present. This is one difference. Number two, the outer barrier is called cell wall, but here it is not as strong. We know that our body and a plant's body is not same if you touch their body. Okay, our body inside part is totally, we know that it's the strong part, that is skeleton, but the outer part is totally covered by the muscles, skins and any other organelles, so that's why it is soft, somehow it's soft. But if you follow the outer part, the outer trunk of the trees, you will observe that it is very woody, very strong. Got it? So that's why their cell wall becomes much more stronger for their body. But we don't have the cell wall, we have cell membrane. This is called the outer barrier of the cell, is called the cell membrane. Understood? The cell membrane is very much sophisticated. The cell membrane is very weak. A leather-like structure, a leather-like feeling. It will come. Got it? So cell membrane is very soft, where cell wall is very hard. That's why cell wall is present in plant's body and cell membrane is present in animal's body cell. Understood? So these are the differences between plant cell and animal cell. Next, structure of a leaf. Okay, structure of a leaf we have already read over there. And prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells, the cell wall that is present, it means the cell for the trees or the plants are called as prokaryotic, and eukaryotic cell is the animal cell. Okay, so it is important, and the questions answer will be given on this topic. So class, up to this today, hope you have understood the first part of this chapter. You just read up to this chapter at home and then you follow my video. Hope you will understand everything, and if you feel any kinds of query based on any topic, then you must ask me through WhatsApp or through phone call. Thank you so much. Have a good day.